to find out. We are going to find out right now. Hey, that looks pretty good. All right. And now it is time for us to stream Pyre, a Supergiant Games game that I haven't played yet. Oop. Okay. Let's hope this actually loads. Otherwise, I'll be very embarrassed. Hey, that looks pretty good, but I should probably turn the volume down. Alright, that's pretty good, I think. Oh god, I love it. I love it. I love it too much. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna call it ready. Alright. So now let's reset progress. Difficulty standard. Yeah, commence. Alright, I did practice a little bit so I could get a hang of the game so I wasn't completely floundering on stream. But more or less, I'm still pretty much a beginner at this. Oh, Supergiant, you make such pretty games. Let me just make sure everything's working. Take a second for that. I just can't have this open at the time. Okay, got it. And that's fine. I don't need to. That's what this is for. Here we go. Ooh. So it's been like 2 years of me having screen caps from this game as backgrounds on my computer, being like, oh, I should play that. And then finally, my friend Leah was like, you should play that on stream when you're looking for a game to play on stream. And I listened because she's very smart. So, your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now, as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. 3 shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. A mass purgatory into which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and its enemies. The Commonwealth? Well, that hits a little close to home. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. See, right on schedule. What'd I tell you? You told us we would find someone alive. Someday. I said we'd find someone alive someday. Just not today, I guess. But don't be glum. I know I see you frowning underneath that mask. Looks like he's breathing. The masked wanderers presume you are male. Interact to change this. I also presume that I am male, so I'm going to go with that. It seems he still is. Then stand aside. I shall send him to a better place. Whoa. Is it he? Can you people just tell? Hang on. The markings on his rags. I think he's one of them. But look at him. He is beyond our help, and we are beyond his. Broken, shaking, starving, possibly diseased? Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Indeed, the day grows dim. You have, at best, an hour. Understood. I won't be long. After the others leave, the man turns toward you and begins unfastening his mask. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did. As long as you love me. Yeah, anyway. None of that matters anymore. All of us were equal, nothing's here. You are parched, and he gives you drink. Cheers to that. You ache, and he binds your wounds. You hunger, and he gives you food. Little by little, it helps. Yeah, turns out you're tougher than you look. Name's Hadwin. Now come on. He's one of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life in the downside. Yes, 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 I know, we just did that. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old black wagon. Nothing like the stately vessels that paraded Commonwealth criminals through alabaster streets. Henwin beckons you to enter the black wagon. Step inside. Cozy, I guess. The weather-beaten, wow, phrase you don't use very often anymore, wagon is as much a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back. And with a guest. She loosens the clasps on her mask. Whoa. You may call me Jodariel. And as for myself, the small one struggles with his mask. Jodariel soon assists him. Ow! That is to say, you may regard me by the name of Rookie Greentail. Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then reading in her voice. Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Can he do it? I hope so. I haven't asked him yet. Well, then what are we waiting for? Hiya, chum. Nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what? He's asking if you are a reader. Whether or not I'm literate. Oh, literacy has been prohibited for centuries. Those with knowledge of the old ways violate the law of the land. Interesting. Hey, why am I not connected to the chat? That's weird. I'm going to fix that. Hang on a second. I feel so disconnected now. There we go. Now I'm connected to my own chat. Apologies if anybody said anything prior to now, because I don't think I can see it. Wait, maybe if I switch? Nope. Out of luck there. Okay. Well, I don't think I missed anything. Over time, you managed to learn something of the old ways in spite of Commonwealth decree. Yeah, at this point, what do I have to lose? You confirm their suspicions. There's no use trying to hide it now. Well, then glory days! Because it just so happens my associates and we got ourselves some nice material here for someone just like you. Ooh, I just dinged. Hello. Oh, hello, and we got somebody in chat. Hello. I can see the chat now, I hope. So hopefully if you say something, I'll be able to read it. Reader, you still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of those books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. The exiles indicate the books in their possession. Let's have a look. Ooh, it vibrates when I move over it. An intricate sigil on the ground. Guy in the corner. Good for him. Bunch of ceremonial robes. A ladder. Some weird looking little thingies. And this book. You pick up one of the... Oh, hello. Can't watch but happy to lurk. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes bound in materials you do not recognize. A formal welcome undersigned by the 8 scribes. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote this book of rites. That you possess it and have capacity to glean its words is testament enough to your potential. Thus, we reveal a path from this forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of this year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of 8 as they align as shown. Arrive as a triumvirate, clad in the raiments of the rites, bearing this book. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Okay. Looks like we've got a game plan. The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as Hedwyn gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out. Whoa.
Dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge? So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rites, the one way to return to glory. Though in your
Wow, there's a
case,
lot of stuff going on
that
outside.
hardly be possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
Worked. So it is true. Yeah, but what now? And where'd the reader go? He should be out there still. For now, we have to put our faith in him. He could abandon us. He won't. You look upon the three of them from beyond as Hedwyn then calls out to you. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us. But first, we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. You focus all your mental faculties to do as Hedwyn asked.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh.
Come forth and slam. Welcome, travelers, to the jam.
Their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The three must act as one.
Yep.
Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and
Whee!
yes, the exile
That does look pretty fun.
has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished.
Hedwyn is banished for now.
His or her cohorts must make do on their own. Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours.
Ha!
The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you.
Interesting. You use your wrongdoing to smash fools all the time.
Cast your aura stone.
Pew!
Correctly done.
Lasers.
Again. Just
Yeah.
a glorious performance, I admit. More than I expected from the likes of you. Grasp the orb once more. The orb
Take back the orb.
Then the orb quenches the flame.
Okay.
Now I say jump.
Ah, there we go.
All your strength.
Very nice. Hedwyn has returned, but Ruki is not.
The adversary's pyre, whilst yours yet burns.
Oh, I overstepped. Dang it.
Seize the orb.
Oh, man. Well, that's okay. Oh, no.
Too bad.
Oh, I'm getting sloppy here. This is terrible. Alright, let's get a full team going here. defensive play established. Oh, interesting. It bounced out. Sunk the shot.
Flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such
Alright,
tricks.
so I gotta jump. Huh? There we go. There's one jump. Oh, they're just gonna be doing it all 3 times. Whee! Hey, what? Or not, I guess. Alright, jumped in again. And that's it.
Dear reader, now you understand. Or do you?
I,
But a glimpse of that Washington. I
it,
tell you to turn back. Cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
I love it. If you told me, if I didn't know that David Warner is long dead and that that's Logan Cunningham, I would have thought it was David Warner. It's amazing. Fool, I made myself. I cannot be unmade. What kind of a supreme being creates slugs? If it were me, I would have started with lasers, 8 o'clock Monday morning. Why will you defeat the supreme being, O evil one? Because I have understanding. Understanding, my lord? Of what? Of digital watches. I could go on, but... Well, that was something. That was our way out. So we just follow the stars, or what? Supposedly. Reader, come, let us regard the night. Joe Dariel leads you outside, where a clear night sky awaits. Now, show us, before the howlers catch our scent, where shall the rites commence? The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours. Alright, let's find our destination. Oh, it's like Night in the Woods. We gotta find Dusk Stars. Capriest, the 11th star, star of the moon, stag hunter. Those born under it are ambitious, though also discontented. Okay, so we can clearly be around a bunch of different stars, but it looks like only one of them is focused on. Gaul, the South Star. The South Star burns bright over a massive ridge of stone, much further than the naked eye can see. Ooh, pretty. 200 leagues due east, the ridge of Gaul. What does it say? The fossil remains of the serpent titan slain by Gaul. Galathinian. There we go. Yet loom over those living in its shadow. Great. And we're supposed to be there when exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. You should be able to arrive in time, if you make haste. Then we best get started. Well, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody? Joe Dariel turns to you, studying you. Reader, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time. And what she means is, glad to have you aboard, chum. We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Freedom. The rites are the key. It's a lot to take in. Your fellow exiles await you in the wagon. Join them. Oh, it's a cute little wagon, kinda. Look at it rumble along. Whee! Oh, it's so pretty. I want paintings like this. I don't even hang up art, but I would love that. You arrive in Downside Prairie, where the road ahead is forked. There is a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. I'm telling you, we ought to take the Northern Pass. I got an associate holed up in Hollow Root I gotta pay a visit to besides. Fie on your associate. Best we head to Blooming Pool and avoid attention. Goes through a humid area packed with hot springs. Run up from the sandful means no bathing in the springs. They're just here to mock you. Harsh. And get stuck in a bog while we're at it? The dispute continues as Hedwyn listens for a while. What if the reader settled this? He marks the way. We get us there. If the rites are meant to test our faith, then we best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing him along the way. Can we all live with that for now? Yeah, sure. If necessary. Then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. You may not choose a route toward your goal. Weigh the options. Hollow Root. Ruki knows someone here who owes him. Blooming Pool. Jodariel thinks she can find rare flora here. Jodariel's bigger and scarier. I'm gonna make her happy, I think. Ruki can swindle somebody another time. Jodariel offers to show you around Blooming Pool after she notices you staring at the bogs and vegetation near the wagon. Soon, something catches her eye. Observe. This shall pay for half our trip. You found a black bloom. It's quite valuable. Journey onward. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gaul. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. It does. Oh, did I miss a chance to talk to people? No, I don't think so. Here we go. Page reveal of the First Exile. Let's go talk to whoever's inside. Oh, that's a clean thing. What's that? Greensail family portrait. A reasonable likeness of a younger Ruki with his mother and uncle. Ruki is nearby, I guess. Oh, Jodariel has something on her mind. Hedwyn's cooking tins and passes for cooking supplies on the downside. Hedwyn does most of the cooking. Okay. Jody's throw rug. Now we know it's Jody's, I guess. An intricate sigil. Okay, cool, got it. Anything else sparkly? What about you little dudes? Nothing? The common room. It's just kind of where we are now, right? Okay, so it's just the book. Ah, so we can reveal browsed pages. Okay. Yep, that's the one we already read. Ah, here's one we haven't read yet. In the words of Gol Galathanian, there we go, the Master General. Pronunciation. You know perhaps the thrice cursed name of Solian Mur, the Emperor of Sar, the First Exile, and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life, such was the hatred for him in and around his country. Yet we found in Solian Mur a man transformed, in body, in mind, in spirit. A man deserving of much more than mercy. In time, he named us all his scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rites. Guess that's him. Okay, close. Let's talk to Jody. Reader. Greensail here was just complaining how you opted not to take us up to Hollow Root. What, and violate our anti-second guessing pact? No, I was only saying how our chum's gonna have to keep on making the tough calls. Besides, just making sure we got something to pawn off at the next slug market we find. And we have. Now let us focus on the task at hand. We have reached our destination and have much left to prepare before tonight. The two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. Well, no real other devices. So not much to do but commence the rites. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiments of the rites. The preparations are set, however everything is still and calm. Soon, they grow restless. I keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. If we traveled all this way for nothing. I don't think we did. Look up. Ooh, it's pretty. Wow, just like Night in the Woods. Or I'm sorry, just like Lost Constellation. The goal of each rite is to extinguish the adversary's pyre using the celestial orb that falls from the sky.
The stars align at last. You reach the bridge of goal at the
Bridge.
time, and your triumvirate is
Ooh, triumvirates.
your adversaries in the right
Okay, it looks
shall be
like a monster, but also a sewing machine.
whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now
Okay.
let the rites commence.
The stars aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others also clad in raiments. Your adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready? Let's hope so. Be still. We have a visitor. The one to whom she refers steps forward. At last, the Night Wings grace us with their presence. Leah, no wonder. No wonder, Leah. But anyway. I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold who unfastens his mask. Surprised to see old Lendl again? I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time. Never had I come so close to freedom only for you to dash my hopes. Now I and the accusers shall repay that affront. He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand. Ow!
Begin. It goes to begin the order. All banished. Have the accusers underestimated you?
Well, that certainly was an easy start.
Tougher, Lendl.
Oh no! That backfired. I completely overshot and missed. Dang it. Well, good thing they were just walking it in. Oh no! Should have jumped. That's my own damn fault. But here we are. There we go. Now I remember to jump. Much better. No, I cannot, I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accusers. Stand your ground. Let your auras boil and rage.
It seems that you
Oh, they're playing strong D, huh?
accusers.
We're getting there, but they've hunkered down. Fine, then we shall disrupt their formation.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile?
Not a clue, sir. Bye.
Merely negligible effort.
Ah, Should have aimed higher. Well, it happens. Oh man, that went exactly wrong. Oh, that went triple wrong. That is very bad. Alright, back to defense. Oh, but he's gonna come right back. Huh? These are not good strategies that I'm using, but the game's very forgiving at this stage, thankfully. I really should be shooting rather than running in, but I'm nervous about it, so, you know. Only 10? That seems cheap. But we got everybody back, which is nice. So. Good, here we go. Just walk it in that time. Bye! How many victories was I supposed to get that time, huh? You can only get one. Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. Oh my god, it's like the Adam Sandler thing, right? Where somebody juked him when they were playing basketball and he was just like, I trusted you. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when next we meet, you will rue the day. So we beat them, and they're never gonna forget. It's not wickedness, other than being, I guess, wicked good. Whatever. Don't go away, Mad. Just go away. Huh. We have withstood worse nights than this, though few is strange. Choose a mastery for Jodariel. As I recall, you kind of get to choose between one or the other of these skill trees. So I can either start with Long Stride. Let's see. After using a rush to lunge forward, you can rush again straight away. That's useful for Jodariel. For 7 seconds after saluting, Jodariel gains an additional 10 to the adversary's Pyre. When landing from a jump, Jodariel stuns nearby adversaries, making them drop the orb. That could be really good on defense, actually. Jodariel can banish adversaries by flinging the orb into them. Maybe. After banishing an adversary, Jodariel instantly recovers all stamina. It's pretty good. Jodariel permanently gains 4 presence, raising the size of her aura. That's great. At the start of her edge, Jodariel's Pyre automatically gains 35. That's also great. Any adversaries banished by Jodariel take 30%. Yeah, I like this one. We're doing this tree. Alright. Let's go back. After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon, in the still night sky you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rites are real, and we're in. The Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free. Until we are free. Until we're free. Here. Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lendl back there. Anyway, guess we better start packing. As the others go about their business, Hedwyn turns to you. Reader, come walk with me while the stars are still out. You and Hedwyn walk in silence for a time before he speaks up. You have questions, I'm sure. Come, ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. Hedwyn wishes to know if anything is troubling you. I can ask why he was exiled. I can ask how he got the wagon. I can ask why I can't conduct the rites. I can ask what happens if I refuse to help. Well, I don't really want to know the answer to either of those questions. I have an important part in conducting the rites, thank you very much. The coach is an important job. I will ask how he got the wagon, though. You ask Edwin how he and his companions managed to come into possession of this black wagon, and what happened to its former owners. He maintains your eye contact and his smile. Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that, and many other things. I'll make you a deal. Read the stars for us again, and I'll tell you all about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons toward the fading dark above. Seek out your destination. I think it might be Gaul? No? Let's look around. What's your current location? Okay. So one of the, oh, duh, it's this one, obviously. Jomware, the Dark Star. Was it the Dusk Star? It's a Dusk Star? It gets more and more like Night in the Woods every time we do it. The Dusk Star burns bright over an ancient spring in Jomir Valley. Interact to determine the location. An ice scorpion? Oh, no thank you. No thank you, please. That's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it. Then he turns to the others. How's it going, Rookie? Eaps fed, wheels clean. Status, Jody? No sign of howlers. Everything is secure. Good. And get some rest. We're headed to the Spring of Jomware. At dawn, we're off. Oh, let's talk to some folks. Nothing else is sparkling, so let's just talk to Jodario. You sense Jodario's steel gaze well before you turn to her. Reader, rummaging about the wagon once again. Tell me something now that you're here. Look at me. Are you afraid of me? You consider the question. You've never before met someone like her, but do know something of what happens to those who remain in the downside for many years. I mean, I am very much aware that she could snap me like a twig at this point. And maybe she'll take it as a compliment. You tell her in a careful way that you have done your best thus far to not cross paths with her, and wish to stay in her good graces. Indeed, it is comforting to know that my mere presence instills fear. One day perhaps you too shall grow some horns, if you survive this place. And that day shall put the fear you feel in some perspective. Now then, I shall go make my rounds. She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with her steps. Jodario lost one hope for next rite. Interesting. But she was so happy. She liked being scary. Any new rights? New pages? Nothing? It's cool. Alright, we can go. Continue. Continue. Yeah, let's make it happen. So pretty. Ooh. It just stays pretty. Oh, I like this color scheme a lot. Orange and purple is one of my favorite color schemes in video games and also just in general. The climate here in Jomware Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, we have a stowaway. Home? Can we go home? She must have latched onto the undercarriage as you crossed the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, Hedwyn. Oh, come on, you can't be serious, Jody. She's just a kid. A kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Jordario approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any one of us. But, at present, we have room for you, and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Jordario leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. This is what they've been talking about when they say that a person can be kind without being nice. Because that's very much what that was. Really? You're so kind. You're most kind to someone you just met like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Yuki stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwyn. Hey, so, what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along? What, we gonna take in every mite-bitten drive imp we find now, too? Easy, Rookie. I think you'd want us to bring this one along. Ooh, Sandalwood? I thought you said he asked if we find someone, he asked for us to find someone in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. He asked that we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away, she'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So, can I come in? It's very hot and I'm a little thirsty and a little tired too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question though. What do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing, I think, but I don't know for sure. It's just back home, they call me lots of names, like for the color of my hair. They made fun of you just because you got gray hair? That's it. My name, it rhymes with gray. My name, oh, it's just, they call me lots of names. You sensed the girl was struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. May, Kay, Faye. Definitely be a Fae, of that you have no doubt. Could be, but doubtful. Suppose could be, but uncommon. Could probably be, could be as well. Sounds like you're strongest on Fae. Could definitely be, of that you have no doubt. Alright, let's go with that. So the girl's name is Faye. Why, that's it. My name is Faye. My name is Faye. From where I'm from, they call me Faye the Fair, but I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Faye along for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Faye joined the group. She's tired but excited. Let's welcome her aboard. It's so pretty. I mean, like a little scary and getting further out there as we go, but the black wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Jelmore Valley. Your companions wish to hold up here for the night to give Faye and all of you a little time to rest. Who can we talk to? Minstrel, you good? You observe the man slumped in the corner of the wagon bearing some sort of stringed instrument. You sense he lives, but nothing more. It seems inopportune to ask about him now. You say that every time. Sometime we are going to talk about him, though. Faye has something on her mind. Faye seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Oh, hi, mister. You're the only one who knew my name. You guessed it right, you did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've just been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. This wagon, he and I are the same age, almost to the very day. But I'm older by 3 weeks, so I'm giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He's a good wagon, isn't he? He'll take us very, very far. My little brother, sure, he pulls my hair at times, and I don't like it very much, but he's family, and I'm happy to be here with my family. I thought I'd lost them all again. Oh, but we've stopped now, haven't we? Then I should go outside to dance, in case the scribes are watching. Bye, mister. Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. Can we talk to anybody else? No, that's it. Let's consider our options. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jadario motions for you to join them. Best get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom get much moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time. You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be foraged around here. Or you could teach us more of what you know. Prepare us for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. Keeps the sense of isolation well at bay. At certain junctures, you may choose from several vocations. Use what time you have. It's your real game. Study in private. Hone your skills as a reader to grant small global bonus to your fellow exiles during the rites. Mentor a companion. Teach your fellow exiles of the old ways to raise their individual rank in the rites more quickly. Interact and mentor a companion at this time. Search the surrounding area for valuables and to add to your Black Wagon stash of goods. Interact to forage for resources at this time. I'm going to study in private this time, I think. You find a relatively quiet clearing to study the Book of Rites with undivided attention. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Focus on which aspect of the Book of Rites. Its teaching and their wisdom, its authors and their prowess, its innate mystic power. Speed helps a lot. I'll go with that. You concentrate on your knowledge of the 8 scribes and how together they composed the Book of Rites among their many feats. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. You gain reader's influence celerity. All Nightwings gain +1 quickness. Hey, I remember celerity from the vampire days. Talk to anybody? No. Fine. Then let's continue the journey. The path leading further west splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn the choice of where to go over to you. Faye seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. Fall flat. The south route across the valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. Faye believes those who travel this path should be as swift as Jomor of the 8 scribes. The north route across Jomor Valley possesses the remains of the Hive Titan. Faye believes those who travel this path should be as strong as Gaul of the 8 scribes. Well, if they're strong opponents, then our speed will help. Faye is behaving stranger than usual as you pass through the rocky pathways of Glue Hive. The scribes, I think they're here. I think that they were here. Can you not feel their presence in the sand, in the air, all about? At first you pay it little heed, though later you observe your fellow exiles seem to be in better spirits than before. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. Your companions gain +1 presence for the next rite. Journey onward. En route to the spring of Jomware, you hear all about the roving slug market, which happens to be nearby. Ruki insists you take a look after you settle in. Let's talk. What's up, Edwin? Edwin motions for you to join him. While his manner is easygoing as ever, you sense his contemplative mood. You were wondering about this wagon. It's a long story, but I'm going to keep it short. You last long enough in the downside, you start to hear a lot of crazy things. One of the crazy things I heard about today was that there's this group of exiles out there fighting one another for their freedom, under the stars while wearing masks and dresses. Everyone I was with just laughed, but something about the story stuck with me, and I started to do some digging. I got in touch with Jody, who I knew. She got in touch with Ruki. She knew who to ask, and it turned out I knew how to answer. That's when we got in touch with our contact, Sandalwood. We talked only through messengers, never met in person. I must have gained his trust. He told me to go searching in the sand folds, gave an exact location, and told me to bring my friends. Then he said to get a reader. The wagon was almost completely buried when we found it. The minstrel was out cold in the corner, just the way you saw him. The rest you know. So the wagon isn't ours, the robes aren't ours, and I don't know who the Nightwings are. One day maybe we'll meet up with our informant and learn more. But for now, you know as much as any of us do. So that's how we got here, how we met you. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. See you later on. He nods at you and heads out, leaving you there in the black wagon. What's the book say? The book. Is there another part? Ah, I can turn the page. Neat. The Last Emperor. In the words of Golite. Hang on a second. In the words of Golathanian, the Master General. There we go. How many nations did I scour in the name of Solium Mur? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land and our dominion grew. The Emperor, Solium Mur, paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions, nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day he learned of such a thing as to benefit his name, and vowed to seek it out. Can I go to the next page? Next page? Next page? I guess not. The Slug Market. Hey guys, how's it going, Mr. Greentail? Been a while and all that. Hey Ron, it's going. Say, how come you set up shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little out of the way? Oh, well, let's just say you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been around the block, and so... As Ron keeps blathering, Ruki signals you in a furtive way. Here's the deal, chum. I got an informant says there's something here connected to this Rites business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn off some of our stuff to make the trade. And don't even worry about Falcon Ron. So anyways, you guys got something for me, or what? That black bloom you got there, I could take it off your paws if you want. Okay, drag black bloom to Ron's stash. Thunk. Sell for 30? I guess so. Hey, you know, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail, though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Now you're gonna take something off my hands here, or what? Mooncrest, eh? Hey, what are the other ones? Ash and Coal, Pyre automatically gains 7. When plunging into the adversary's Pyre, bearer deals 2 bonus damage. While carrying the orb, the bearer moves faster than usual, that's nice. But the Mooncrest, after being banished by an adversary, the bearer gains a chance to return immediately. Heck yes. Absolutely. Proceed. That's a one-of-a-kind thinger you got there, you know? And you got yourself a real good deal from me as well, so... You're welcome. Or thanks. Apparently any one of us bozos can get a little edge out of that thing during the rites. I mean, just a question of who gets to try it out. Each of your fellow exiles may have a talisman equipped. Decide who shall wield it. Who's going to be playing defensively? Okay. It's there, I guess. Do I want to give it to Hedwin? Do I want to give it to Ruki? Let's give it to Ruki. Hey, there we go. Anyways, Dad over here, his feet, you know, we've been having some trouble with his feet. Getting real something or other from all the huffing around. So you see, Ruki indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. And so we exit. See you, Mr. Greentail, and your friend there too. I like him. He seems real nice, you know? It's nice that people recognize me as being nice. Second game in a row tonight. Okay. It's time to commence the rites. As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you notice Faye approaching. You notice too that she is wearing your companion's raiments. We can go home? Faye, I thought I made myself quite clear that you were not to touch those robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Dario. I just thought that maybe you were being funny at the time. Unbelievable. Hey, something's happening in the sky. I think we're up.
Reader, what brings you to the spring of Jomia?
Jomia.
To
Okay.
the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch. Prepare now to confront the They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance.
So salty.
Choose to make.
The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries in the rites approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. At his side is an intense young man. I hail you, exiles of the Night Wings, and I am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I am called Dalbert Oldheart, and this is my son, Almer. We need not greet them, father. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first we offer you a token of good faith and show of appreciation the Nightwings have returned. Dalbert approaches you with something in his paw. You sense his motives are sincere as he hands you a small talisman. You've received the Tailwind crest from Dalbert. Thank him and begin. That cur was very kind, and his son, he was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct a rite. But we've got 4 now, besides the reader. This ought to be his call. If someone has to stand aside this time, I volunteer. No volunteering, chum. It ought to be the reader's call, remember? Very well then, reader. Who shall it be? Prepare to make your choice.
Now, let us begin.
Well, Jodariel just leveled up. So we're keeping everything balanced. Oh, we have the talisman. Tailwind crest. Grants bearer 2 quickness. I think he's going to be... Presence 14, hang on. Presence 4, presence 11. Yeah, so he's going to be our defensive guy. So what does this grant? Reset. I'm fine with Ricky having that. I want to give Faye this. That bumps her quickness to 19, which matches Ruki's. Yeah, that looks good.
Edwin,
You didn't have to do this, but I'll do my best. Don't have to tell me twice, chum. Alright, let's see what the kids got. Oh, me? Thank you for believing in me, because I think the scribes do too.
very well.
If you intend to prevail in the rites, it would be wise not to exclude me next time. Yeah, probably. Nightwings, I trust you. I trust you are all well prepared for these old eyes, yet see that the rites shall be commencing momentarily. Are you quite ready too, my son? I hope so, father. Here, now let me show you. Ooh, a real fight. Crap. Here we go.
Begin. Begins in earnest. Barely a mark against that
Ah, it was a
blade.
weak one. But started things off pretty well, I think. Yeah,
With
caught him
grace.
sleeping. Look forth, my son. The waters of Jumur, there we go. Jumur Manimane bring us blessings unto this eve. Perhaps our chance has come at last. We need more than blessings to prevail against them, Father. Please keep fighting. What's happening? Collect moon drops. Ooh, shiz. Alright.
A boon
Tay, that's
from
on you.
the stars
Nice.
themselves. But shan't be enough for Darwin, the faithful son.
Whoop. There we go.
Magnificent.
Are there any more of them around? Ooh, there are. Hello. Keep overshooting with him.
The orb taken.
Oh. Man, that was a heck of a jump. Oh, no!
See what transpired there.
Nuts to you. Why am I... Oh. Silly of me. Thought I had the orb. But I do not. I was wondering why they weren't after me. Oh, no. Oh, they jumped in. Jerks. Well, we got everybody back now.
Too bad for that one. Verily,
From way downtown. There we go.
stand not in glory's path. Their flame hath died a little.
Alright. Pretty low.
Now end the ceremony. Yes.
Boom.
Is done.
Shut him down.
The night wings prevail. 'Twas a glorious
Wasn't a
performance,
shutout, but it was pretty
I must
close.
say. Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
Shan't we? We did it. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I wonder what will happen to the Fate. They seemed so nice, didn't they? Exiles of the Night Wings, the dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom. But Father, the dawn might have been ours. We failed, and I have failed you. Nonsense, we are the Fate. We do what is ordained and nothing less. Now let us go, my son, for I am weary once again.
There is much to learn from this experience.
I think I'm beginning to understand something of all of this, my friend. Alright, so for Hedwyn, my all-rounder, let's see here. Gains more stamina, letting him jump and sprint more often. It's pretty good. Leads to when power casting, Hedwyn's aura travels in a wider, longer line than usual. Not bad. He jumps into airborne adversaries, he vanishes them. That's pretty good. Nice shoulder smash. And after Hedwyn douses the adversary's Pyre, his Pyre recovers equal to 50% of damage dealt. Sick. Okay, other one. Hedwyn and his allies regenerate stamina twice as quickly as usual. Wow. Edwin and his allies may instantly return banished allies by moving to where they fell. What? While burying the orb, Hedwyn and his allies move with and past the orb more quickly. And, let's see here. And Hedwyn and his allies cause banished adversaries to remain banished for 2 seconds longer than usual. Those are good, but I don't think they're for him necessarily. So let's try this. Martial training. Ooh. See that, chums? Old Rookie Greentail's got some bite in him yet. Okay. Choose a master for Rookie. Can jump a second time while airborne. Wow. After he's banished by an adversary, Rookie has a 50% chance to turn in only 1 second. Wow. When sprinting, Rookie accelerates faster than usual to an even faster top speed. Rookie can jump a second or third time while airborne. Double jump? Man, it's a speed-focused build right there. Okay, let's see here. Glory Dive. Rookie gains an additional 5 on plunging into the adversary's pyre. Well, that counteracts it, but... Explosive Temper. Rookie banishes adversaries by casting his Aura. The blast can banish nearby adversaries. Rookie casts his Aura 50% further than usual. Okay. And after plunging into the adversary's pyre, Rookie soon returns rather than remaining banished. Cool, but I think I want the speed build. Okay. Let's go back. Hello? Excuse me? I mean, would you excuse me for a moment, do you think? You're one of them. What do you want? Father needs me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so embarrassed. What is the matter with you? It is against the rights for us to even speak like this. I didn't know that, I don't think. No one said anything like that to me, but then all this, it's very new to me, and so I thought that maybe... You cannot be serious. Yes, I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot. You know, how about you? This is a Nightwing's trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you. But I have to go. Wait, Almer. Wait, I think that was your name. Was that even your name? He is the dutiful foster son of Dalbert Oldheart, and is very protective of him above all else. Okay. Wait. What? As you return to the wagon after overcoming the fate, you notice Jodariel's tense. You notice Jodariel tense up and frown. Where did he go? Where did he go? Who? Wait, the sleeping guy? The minstrel, he's gone. You see, it is true. There is no trace of the lone minstrel, who had been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. You join the others and search for him outside. You've learned nothing of the lone minstrel other than what little Hedwyn told you of how they found him with the wagon. You sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him. We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. Oh, sorry. We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, we're going. You gaze upon the stars once more. Might it be that's where we are now? Haob, the Midnight Star. The Midnight Star burns bright over the standing stones at the edge of flagging hands. Whoa! Rockin'. Everyone, we're headed back east, all the way across the valley. Towards the cairn of Haob, then. That's right, we have to risk it. What if that minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then? We shall find him, on this night or another. They continue searching for some time, however the minstrel is nowhere to be found. Hi, Jody. Ooh. Faye's thing. Faye's scribe catcher. The bundle of sticks Faye insisted on hanging in the rafters. She believes it brings good fortune. After having overcome the fate almost effortlessly last night, you find Jordario off on her own. You sense she wants to talk about your decision to exclude her from conducting the rite. Reader, you should know that I did not expect to be relegated to being a bystander in this. I respect your decision to include me in this case, though. At the time, I did not think the others would prevail without me. Was it exclude? There we go. A lesson learned, even at my age. Now, if you would excuse me, we shall be departing soon. She departs to check on things outside. You sense that she has no misgivings about what transpired and is more concerned at present about the missing minstrel. The book shakes, but it's not sparkly. Alright, continue your journey. There is still no sign of the lone minstrel, although Jordario tracks potential signs of movement east, the same way you're headed. You consider where to search for him. Glue Hive. Pass it to the Hive Titan. Jordario believes the missing minstrel must have taken the same route you took earlier. I'm not convinced. Fall Flat. The south route across the Jomor Valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. Hedwin thinks the missing minstrel could have taken the route opposite to the one you took. I think he might have. I don't think he would go back the way we came because he would have just left then. As you travel through the dry flats of Fall Flat, Hedwin seems more ill at ease than usual. There's no sign of the missing minstrel. Sorry about this, Jody. I had a hunch he must have come this way. Would that our hunches could be more dependable. But do not fear, we shall find him yet. Sounds like a hunch to me. More of a promise. You pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon, but they refused to say much more for now. Stop the wagon. When? How come? Because of her. They're coming! They're coming for us! We have to be ready! We have to! Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever is out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of their source of concern. See what they say. Do they say anything? They say nothing. Let's prepare for the night. Sounds like the night is full of terrors indeed. They're coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. What's she talking about? What's going on? Howlers. Lots of them. Then what are we gonna do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Faye. We shall give them reason to fear us as well. We'll use the raiments in the books. Indeed. One of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It should be just like one of our rites. Edwin turns to you. It seems we need your help in this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to go with you. I'll do it, mister. Please, you have to let me. And the scribes, they'll protect me. I know they will. Jordario exchanges looks with Hedwin. Each of them nods at you as if to signal their approval. Faye intends to help fend off the Howlers, huh? Prepare for them. I was going to put her in anyway, so it's fine. That howling sound, it means they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they're here. Ooh, different perspective. Run, Faye. There we go. Alright. Hup. Oh, so that's how you power cast. Cool. Oh, I see. You can't sprint in those spaces. More, I think. There's many more? Oh, here they come, here they come. Yikes. Oh, shoot. Oh, dang it. Here they come. This is not good. Oh, there's a power jump option? Is it over now at last? It is. I think it is. On those poor and wretched beasts. Just then Faye spots something creeping toward her. Oh, what? Is that an imp? The howling subsides as your fellow exiles scramble out to check on Faye. You find her in one piece along with an unfamiliar little face. I don't have it in me. Isn't he the best? Can we keep him? It makes noises for me. There we go. You sense a depth of experience in this creature, always judging by the drive imp standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. This drive imp seems both excited and frustrated by something. Okay. The drive imp seems satisfied at having gotten through to you, and you explain your companions what little you have learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside the wagon, the other drive imps stare at him with something like reverence. The drive imp joined you. He seems to know his way around. Welcome him aboard. He's pretty cute. He seems to have something on his mind. You can see the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you. This is precious. That's what this is. Oh, he's saying he plans to set up a nest to ward off any further trouble from them. Cool. Good. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone and believes it shall be worth it. He seems to be saying he's happy to be back where he belongs, and he urges you to keep going. He bounds out towards his brethren settled in the wagon's rafters. Aw. That's pretty cute. No one else to talk to. Alright, let's continue the journey. Alright, so we can either go to Lixend, an arid southern pass toward the ominous cairn of Haob. Oh, our driving friend seems insistent we take this path bearing east. Well, there isn't really another choice that I can see. So I guess we go. Hedwyn orders the wagon to a halt somewhere in the desperate sprawl of Jumyur Valley. There's someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the black wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. Then the imp rushes out toward whomever it is. The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever's approaching, though in an almost joyous way. Tizo! It's good to see you. And you found the others, even faster than expected. Wasn't he wearing all black before? Oh, never mind. The imp called Tizo appears very pleased. The lone minstrel turns toward the rest of you. Hello. We have not met, but I know who you are, or who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have? Hello, indeed. You had us worried there when you took off. I should knock him back into his slumber. I did not aim to cause you such concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned. Your client? Aye, my client, Sandalwood. He is your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find this wagon by mistake. So what now? You continue down the path. That is why I am here. When we meet my client, he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I shall not interfere. But I mean to accompany you. Would that be all right? Hedwyn and the others exchange looks. Welcome back, Minstrel. You got a name? I am sometimes called Tariq. It is a pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. The lone minstrel returns to the Black Wagon with your fellow exiles. The lone minstrel rejoined the group, and we journey onward to the Cairn of Ha'ob. Big scary looking skeleton thingy. Not that there's any shortage of those around here. It is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite is soon to commence. Reader, if you have a moment, once we are settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon, at your leisure. So we could go to the slug market. Oh, we got a page. Oh, direct to listen to various music from your request. Oh, that's cool. The lone minstrel and his white lute chronicle your journey of the Nightwings through song. Using it, you may hear glimpses of your past experiences across the downside. Not right now. But in the Book of Rites, there's apparently new pages. So let's take a look. Where are these new pages? How do we get to the new pages? Oh, there we go. Right bumper. Okay. The rope collar. I knew it was a fool's errand, but my liege, he would not listen. He instead insisted to pursue a certain treasure, a celestial orb, freshly fallen from the heavens in the reaches of the downside. He would be a living legend if only he could grasp it, whispered in his ear that the Kylmer rope collar, his elder and most trusted aide, would that I slew that man myself. His was a simple and yet brilliant ruse to draw the Emperor further still from his responsibilities and toward his greed. Thus did the Emperor begin an expedition into the Forsaken Lands. He insisted that he go himself. I don't have any more pages. I don't know why it's still... whatever. Alright, let's talk to the minstrel, Tariq. The lone minstrel seems to have situated himself in the wagon. He is very still, not unlike when he was sleeping. Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have read something of the Book of Rites, which means you may know something of my nature. On the contrary, you know not what he means, and he soon senses this. Forgive me, for I spoke too soon. Suffice to say, I have served the Nightwings for some time. Conduct the rites with glory, and you shall receive what you seek. The lone minstrel nods farewell to you and steps away. Okay, I guess. Oh, hey guys, fancy running into you this side of the sand. So what can I do you for? Ron, how'd you make it all this way ahead of us? Hey, come on now, Mr. Greentail. Can't just give up all my business secrets, am I right? What I can do, though, seeing as you've been such a good customer and all, is provide for you a sample of a little something you might like. Here, check this out. Seeing as you bought that moon crest thingy from me last time, why, I'm just thinking that you could use this, and I got more if you want. You received a pinch of stardust. Raises the rank of certain talismans by 1. Thank Ron for the sample. Yes, please. Interact with Ron to quiet him down. Okay. So we have 70 as our total. A pinch of stardust only costs 3. Well, that's nice. 45, 50, 200, or 10. Lucrative contract. After banishing an adversary, the bearer gains +1 coin up to this many times per right. 10. Huh. That sounds pretty good, actually. I'd take that. Yeah, let's go back. Pleasure doing business with you guys. So, I'll do it later. Commence the rite. You and your fellow exiles gather around the sacred site known as the Cairn of Haub, anticipating the hour that the rites are to commence again. All is quiet for a time, and then, from out of nowhere charges in a gangly cur. He stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. Psst, that's Barker Ashpaws. Real piece of work. Just don't make eye contact. Why, would you look at this lot? Even got one of our own. Consorting with the two-leggers? You're a disgrace there, mate, you realise? So I relish my intentionally bad British accent because I assume it's an affect on his part. Good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rites. Oh, I know a lot about things, my friend. For instance, I know you're going to be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Don't know whose back you scratched to end yourself a spot on the Eye of Mighty Nightwings there, but I'm going to make sure all of you regret it. Because why not? Sounds good, sounds good. The cur Barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow. Oh no, my headphones are dying. I can't continue.
Welcome, dear reader, to the splendors of the accursed cairn of Haub. You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you.
I got that sick guitar solo going on.
Regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
As the stars shine down upon you, this pack of curs you stand against the night continue hooting and howling. Oh, come on, you lot, let's boil some blood. Then Ruki pulls you aside. Look, chum, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay? You sense he means it. You make a mental note to ask him about his history with Barker whenever time permits. It's alright, Ruki, we can take care of them. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here whom I would recommend. Do not be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rites are not for me. I was instead referring to this little one. A creature wearing tiny raiments appears at the lone minstrel's side. How can you say no to Tizo? Tizo seems to be volunteering to take on your adversaries, the dissidents. Absurd. The imp knows the rites? He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though you need not take my word for it. Tizo, our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do. The little imp peers at you. You sense his connection to the rites as he awaits your guidance. Tizo seems excited to demonstrate some of his favorite tricks. Reader, influencing Tizo may take some getting used to. He is inviting you to try.
Another joined your ranks, and a mere imp. Although, no, it cannot be.
He can't sprint. Oh, okay. So he hops. Implode? Interesting. Tizo soon returns after imploding. Okay. Wild. Well done as ever, Tizo. Oh, he's happy to support you. Well then, reader, who shall construct the rites in the name of the conduct the rites in the name of the Night Wings? Alright, well. Alright. So we can't use Ruki. We should use Faye. So of these two, Jody is a little closer to level 3. So let's choose a lucrative contract. Okay. For him. We don't have another talisman, unfortunately. Oh, we do, because we can take the moon crest off of Ruki for this. Okay.
It is done.
Everyone ready? Let's show these cars what we're made of. Time's up, you swill. Come on, boys, let's get 'em.
Now begin. The orb is loose. The Night Wings make their mark upon the plane. That is it.
Nice big aura. Cool. Bonk. Okay, Tizo's kind of fun. Oh, shoot. I misjudged that one. Oh, I really misjudged that one. You got me. Alright. Team back to full strength. Hey. Hey, none of that, thank you. Bye. Oh, no. Man, times when getting the orb is bad, right? Haha, bye. Alright, you lot, that does it. No more fussing around, alright? My boys and me, we're proper angry now. Ooh, what are they gonna do? Are they supercharged?
Careful now. Your adversary partner there seems rather fireproof. Whatever shall you do? Speaks exactly by the book.
The free spirit. Okay, cool, I guess.
More than a lick of flame remains.
Oh no. Damn. Oh, damn it. You got me. I messed up. I done goofed. Oh, not my little buddy.
To each his own.
Oh, damn it. Messed that one up. Oh, shoot.
To ask.
I'm not doing great now.
Get out, Tizo.
Oh, no!
It's headlong into the flame.
Screw this. Restart right. Let's get a better start on that. Yes, 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 we know.
Who shall strive for freedom? Headwind. Fey.
Yeah, there's nothing to give Tizo.
Tizo.
Oh, I forgot the moon crest. Oh, whatever. Alright, here we go.
Commence.
Ooh, we're really running out of battery now. What? Yikes.
The Nightwings are first to strike the adversary's flame. Cold.
Oh, what?
Unfortunate.
Good move. I didn't even see it.
Neither triumvirate is closer than the other. One triumvirate stands unopposed. Their fire weakens.
I gotta start getting wins with the other guys, though.
Let's see you Nightwings keep this up. Now then,
Hey, that was supposed to be a jump, thank you.
Blocker banished.
I keep forgetting she has a little bit of a charge up. Alright, well, that's cool. We got our boy back, and that's fine. Oh, I was supposed to... Oh, no! Ugh. Fine. Be like that, then. Oh, shoot. I just gave him that one. Zap indeed. Boom. Oh, you thought that does it. No more fussing around, right? Yeah, yeah, we know. Come on, man. I'm running out of battery in my headset. Ooh, fancy. They fancy.
Careful now. Your adversary Barker there seems to have Pyre the Guardian. Whatever shall you do against so fearsome foe?
Well,
Glory to the scribe.
that gets rid of a lot of it. Let's see if they're still fired up.
No
They
more
might be.
than a lick of flame remains. Now toward their flames.
Boom.
It is done.
Much better showing this time. I didn't make a bunch of weird, stupid mistakes.
Yet again.
Alright.
Effortlessly, I might add.
I wouldn't say effortlessly.
It's ended.
That ought to show them. Oh, wow. I thought... Did we just win? Did we just beat them? Tizo is excited to have prevailed in his first rite with the group. Well, well, I'll be a heaping bothered dumb, but I just can't believe you shoddy lot showed us the what for like that. My boys and I will have to take you just a tad more serious next time. Till then, you just be sure to tell old Rookie Greentail that yours truly, that he remembers everything, you hear?
Rites do tend to teach something of trust. Something's awakened in the full-touched girls.
The scribes, they whisper to me. They do, from time to time. Alright, let's see what her build says. Heightened reflex. The brief charge up time before Faye jumps or sprints is virtually eliminated. That's nice. While sprinting, Faye slows nearby adversaries. That's kind of cool. Faye jumps and power jumps further than usual. If Faye is banished while jumping, she'll instantly return to the origin of her jump. That's kind of cool. The brief charge up time before Faye can cast her aura is greatly reduced. Faye flings the orb faster and further than usual. When saluting her adversaries, Faye automatically leaps toward the orb if no one has it. While grasping the orb, Faye sprints and jumps without using stamina. Whoa. That's cool, but I think I'd rather go this way.
A devious trick from the roll caller.
Tizo feels solemn respect for the rites and all the myriad complexities. Already leveled up. Good for Tizo. While fluttering or zapping, Tizo moves much faster than normal. Cool. What else do we get in that one? His implode ability can banish adversaries in a much wider area. After casting his implode ability, Tizo returns much faster than usual. Tizo deals an additional 10 damage when dousing the adversary's pyre. If banished, Tizo drops a moon sign. Allies can instantly transport to from their pyre. Whoa. If banished, Tizo automatically casts his implode ability if he does not possess the orb. Interesting. When saluting his adversaries, Tizo turns into a fast-moving howler. We're back. Kind of cool. If banished, Tizo drops an improved moon sign that boosts allies' speed and stamina. I'm gonna go with this one. It's a little simpler. I haven't figured out the intricacies of the game yet. Splendid was your guidance of the Nightwings, reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find the freedom that you seek. Alright, my headset is running out of battery, so it's time for me to save and quit as soon as I can. After besting the dissidents in a decisive victory, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal and figure out how best to proceed. You alright, Rookie? Think so, chum. I just need a little time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this. You don't know him your conscience. You'll sort things out with him. You always do. I do not wish to interrupt, but the dark of night is waning. Reader, would you join us outside, please? You find Jordario and the lone minstrel gazing into the sky above the valley, which is beginning to grow pale. You look toward the heavens. Seek now your destination. Good exit campaign. You shall return to the main menu. Any unsaved progress will be lost. Progress is saved when you see the thing. That's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna proceed because I think it's saved after the rite. All right, I want to thank the folks who managed to join, and anybody who watches in the VOD later. Thank you so much for being here. And hopefully this will be the first of a series in which I can play through the rest of Pyre, which is really a lot of fun. All right, have a good night, folks.